ABC-TV, the network that brings you bus stops every Sunday over most of these stations.
Get a load of that. I think she'd look better with a trifle less weight in her rear. You know who that is? No, but I'd sure like to. Let's take one more. More? Our competitor's daughter? Yep. That is the kind of competition that I appreciate. Every time you see a beautiful woman like that in business, look behind her for a pair of claws. If she did the clawing, I wouldn't mind. Meet the stars of Follow the Sun. Brett Halsey, Gary Lockwood, and Barry Cole. How would you like to be a writer and live in Hawaii? That's what I do in Follow the Sun. Our show is about the adventures of freelance magazine writers who do just that, follow the sun. They'll go anywhere in the world to gather material for their story, so long as it's warm and sunny. When you have to come up with colorful and exciting magazine articles every week or so, you get involved in some pretty unusual situations. You all ready, Helen?
Yes, I'm all right.
And as I was about to say, I am not in the least interested in having my privacy invaded by a magazine story.
For the freshest, brightest show on television, join us every week for Follow the Sun on ABC TV. Here are some pictures of the car, Miss Moore. Speed is not our determining factor, but it is essential that you touch maximum to demonstrate its maneuverability under a woman's hand.
Maximum being 100?
The car must prove out at 100. Oh, excuse me. Yes? Coming right in. You did receive my letter that I've selected Ross and Hamilton to repower the Sparrow.
Yes. I wanted to...
Mr. Jennings? Come in, boys. Gentlemen, this is Miss Moore. Mr. Ross, Mr. Hamilton. Hello, Miss Moore.
How do you do?
Hi. Scott, Clipper, I know you both will be happy to know that your shop will power the Sparrow. Well, that's great. Thank you very much for showing that confidence. Well, you earned it, both of you. You're probably wondering why Miss Moore is here. Well, she is, as you know, one of the outstanding women drivers in the country, and she's agreed to demonstrate the Sparrow in its speed and torture test Saturday. A happy combination of beauty and talent.
Cute.
Mr. Jennings, if you don't mind, sir, don't you think it might be wise if either Clipper or myself build the Sparrow? We designed the engine, and I think we can show it up to much better advantage. I think he's right, sir. Well, I'm afraid, Scott, that would be like modeling a bikini on a man. No, the Sparrow was designed for a woman's hand. Lightness with ease of maneuvering under every conceivable condition.
Mr. Jennings, I wanted to ask you, don't you think you might be gambling on such a lightweight engine?
Well, the entire operation is a gamble. To market a light sports car that will perform as well as its heavier counterpart. The heavy engine in the Sparrow would simply cancel out a selling factor. Besides, Miss Moore, we feel that we've got quite a workhorse for its weight.
It'll have to be a workhorse, period, to stand up under the test.
Well, Scott is backing his engine with a performance bond. I don't think there's any doubt in his mind as to its dependability. No, not at all. Now, Friday night at the latest, I will expect the car to check out at the agreed speed of 100 miles per hour. Well, Friday night gives us plenty of time. I'll be on hand Saturday with two very skeptical businessmen from the East. Oh, Scott, one other thing. George Dowd, my nephew, who will be delivering the Sparrow, will be staying with it during the week. I call him my troubleshooter, keeps him traveling around. Well, as a matter of fact, I keep him busy to pacify the missus. I was wondering if you would sort of play along and make him feel a little important while you're repowering. Oh, that'll be no problem at all, Mr. Jennings. We'll make him feel right at home around the shop. Okay, fine. Let's get to work. Good luck to both of them. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Mr. Moore? April, I hope your feelings haven't been ruffled by your family losing out with their engine.
Have we lost out completely? Why don't I tell my father to hold our engine in readiness in case Mr. Ross is likely clear.
Well, we'll certainly go along with the Moore engine if Scott has been overly optimistic about his. All right, good luck to you. I'll see you Saturday.
Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Moore? How about Miss Mamie amounts as a victim? Dinner tonight?
I don't think that would be cricket of me, Mr. Ross.
Why not?
Well, because frankly, I'm hoping you fall flat on your face and that our engine will be installed in the Sparrow.
All right, I'll take that as fair warning. Now, how about dinner?
I'm staying at the Wilshire.
8 o'clock.
I hate to keep a man waiting. Make it 9.
Kind of forgetting about those claws, aren't you, Daddy? Well, you know, when you're in a battle, you gotta know the enemy movements. I see. We don't have any battle, though. It's our engine that's going in the Sparrow. Well, yeah, but she's a little peeved in her daddies didn't make it. So what? She can't do anything. Well, I didn't say she couldn't do anything, but, you know, it doesn't do any harm to keep tabs on her. You're really making that sacrifice, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Listen, remind me when we get back to the shop, I'll hammer out a Purple Heart for you. Yeah, okay. You do that, Hammerhead. Oh, no. Not in the garage. That figure. And that face.
Relax, I've heard it all from experts.
George Dow's the name, beautiful. Troubleshooter from Jennings. Now, if you've got troubles, I can offer you personal consultation, say about 10 o'clock tonight when the moon is just at the right angle.
The only trouble I've got is 2-legged ones. So that's the Sparrow?
Greatest little car in the world, but never mind that. Let's think about tonight. Let's not let time slip through our fingers.
They're the boys now.
Gentlemen, George Dow's the name. And I was just informing your rather refreshing touch of Southern hospitality. I'll be working side by side with you until the Sparrow hits the track. Gentlemen, my all is yours. I need only call to have me perched on my shoulder. So let's pick it up, kick it around, and get some of that old honest sweat for him. Well, come on, come on. The daily bread waits to be earned.
Battery cables 17234. Thermostat EDG 8575G.
Mr. Dix, you better order 2 boxes of plugs to AG52.
AG52, 2 boxes.
Better put a reorder too on this carburetor. Better go see what helpful George has helped me with now.
Must have turned the race the wrong way. Whoop. Oh, how'd that happen?
Well, I think you stepped on it, George.
Promised you 2 hands and 2 feet, didn't I?
We got some spare parts in the drawer.
Oh, I'll get them. Know where everything is. Nothing like knowing exactly where everything is. No harm at all. Have them all up in a jiffy.
I can see why Jennings keeps him away from the plant. He'd probably burn it down. Yeah, well, tonight he's your problem, not mine. I've got a date. Thanks a lot. This guy'll drive me nuts if he's around here all week. He's got 2 left hands.
Why don't you introduce him to a couple of girls and keep him occupied during the week?
It's not a bad idea. Listen, Dix, I know it's above and beyond the call, but
Yeah, so far above I need a parachute to get down.
you can get him out of my hair, please.
Yeah, put him in mine.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You're not really his type anyway.
Well, I'll have you know that... Oh, all right, he's asked me for 4 days. He'll probably ask me for a 5th.
You're an absolute winner.
Oh, go on.
All right, Egbert, this is the last time. There'll be no more complaints. I'm telling you. Charlie, your chef outdid himself tonight.
Hey, Alfonso, you hear that? Scott Ross says you're an awful cook.
Never mind, Ross. What does the doll want to say?
Those stuff I couldn't eat my dessert. The lobster was delicious.
Well, good night, Charlie.
Good night, Mr. Scott. Say, that's a lot of lady you got there.
Now we'll be flying around back there, seasoning the soup with his toes.
Yeah,
Good night.
And next time you knock my cooking bob's head, you're opening up my own restaurant.
Your own restaurant? Why, I thought this was your restaurant. You're making more money out of it than I am. How about the dessert? How's it sound? Music by Nancy. Champagne, served by a waiter speaking atrocious French. And dancing on a secluded terrace overlooking the lights of Hollywood.
Sounds great. Is it far?
Okay. Here.
Thank you. Well, everything you promised. Except one thing.
What's that?
The waiter speaking atrocious French.
Oh, we've got him too.
Really?
Sure. À la femme plus ravissante.
I'm afraid to ask what that means.
The most beautiful.
Latin will get you nowhere.
It's not quite real.
It's a beautiful night.
You know, you're a hard girl to figure.
Really? I rather judge who have certain conclusions drawn. One that I'm a scheming businesswoman.
Well, I would have thought that this morning. But you know, after you've been stung by a beautiful woman in business a couple times, you get a little wary.
You may be stung again, but this time it'll be your own fault. I still think you're making a mistake gambling on a gimmick engine. It's too light for the work it has to do.
No, we're quite confident our engine will make perfectly for the Sparrow. From George or Hollywood. Especially George.
He is a handicap, isn't he? Oh, look. Shooting star.
Quick, close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Why did you do this?
Because I thought I'd like it.
Did you?
Did you?
No. Just occurred to me. I've never seen the rods Hamilton shot. Or the engine you and Clipper built.
Is that the tip profile a lady driver has in the moonlight?
When she's with an overpowering gentleman driver. Yes.
Well, hi. Did you have a nice evening?
Yeah. How you doing?
Well, pretty good since Dixie got George off my back.
Where'd this come from?
I think Miss Moore can tell you a little better about that.
Well, it was just an idea. I had Dad's engine sent over in case your engine doesn't prove out and your performance bond is in jeopardy. I don't think Mr. Jennings would mind a last-minute switch. Good night, Scott. Thanks for the dinner. And the view from the terrace.
Yes, sir, Daddy. It's like you said. She has got some mighty big claws.
Passion, humor, hatred, intrigue. Every aspect of human nature is bared in the mature, daring, original television stories that start at bus stop. Life is the raw material for these hour-long dramas on the constantly shifting stage of an American town, with Hollywood and Broadway's finest actors portraying characters of a dimension and stature rarely seen on television before.
You're asking me to put everything I hold dear on the block. And all for one lousy principle.
For these are dramas which hold up a mirror to reality, to shock, to stimulate, and to surprise you.
Get off that